And we're going to be doing some super chats. We're going to have also a general collective reading as well. And that'll be time stamped after the video is completed. And you're welcome to join, do a shout out where you're from, and a like on arrival. Appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I truly love being here with you today. Hope you're all having a great day, a great weekend, a great Monday wherever you are, a great Sunday night wherever you are. If you're new, do a shout out where you're from, just so that I can gauge who we are and where we're at. And if you are new, do a little backstory to your, do a little backstory to your question if you're new, or if something new has happened. And I'll just do a little shout out. Okay, here we go, everybody. One topic, minimum donation is $5 USD. Hi Maria, how are you? Ladybug, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Oh, good. How did it go in Spain? Hope everything went well in Spain. You're going to Florida on June the 2nd for a touch-up face treatment with the doctor. How is it going to be? Okay. All right. Let's have a look. Maria. Thank you, Megan, for the 7 Cash App. Thank you, Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. How are you, my dear? Hi, Michi. Welcome. Hi, Venusian. Okay. Let's have a look. Maria. You're going to Florida on the 2nd of June for a touch-up face treatment. How is it going to go? All right. I feel like it's a good time of year to be going. I think it's really nice energy in general. Let's have a look. This is a new doctor. It's not one that you've used before. There was a lot of pain in the thighs and now you're doing well. Oh, that's good to hear. Are the results good? Maria for the face. Okay. Don't know if somebody's going with you, if your husband's going with you or something like that, or it's a male doctor this time. I feel like you're going to come out on top though. Yep. You look like you're radiant. You look like it's going to be very pleasing to you. You're going to feel very refreshed. You've been trying to find the right people to help you. You're not going to Tijuana this time. Yeah. Why am I? Is somebody of a romantic nature going with you? Or, I don't know, you might meet somebody down there. I've always said that you're going to meet somebody when you're traveling. So hopefully you'll meet somebody on one of these trips that you go on. I feel like, yes, it'll go really well. Thanks, Maria. Okay. Thank you, Amy. It don't make sense, Amy. And Venusian, thank you for your Cash App. I'll do you first so I won't forget. Okay. Okay, you're considering San Antonio or Raleigh for your next move because Austin's just too expensive. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. In San Antonio, there's a lot of military people there, so I'm not sure it's really going to be your scene, but let's have a look. Did you have good astrology on the East Coast? I mean, maybe that is a good, you know, move. Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina is full of IT and the, you know, companies and a lot of more, you know, very educated people working in IT and startups and all of that sort of thing. Is it South Carolina or North Carolina? North Carolina. Have you been to San Antonio before? There's Charlotte and Raleigh. What about Charlotte? Which one is the better one? Let's just say North Carolina. Okay, let's have a look at North Carolina. Do you drive down Venusian and drive back again? I think placing yourself somewhere where you're different from everybody else or from the general people. Let me just get a bit of a vibe about this one. I don't know. I'm leaning towards North Carolina. Let's just pick a card for North Carolina. Okay. Overcoming any obstacles. Let's pick one for San Antonio. Four of Rods. You know, Charlotte is in North Carolina. Yeah, that's the capital, isn't it? Or the biggest city. Let's have a look. Is it better luck for Venusian to go to North Carolina? San Antonio. It's not giving me a yes on either of these. Maybe you need to go to North Carolina to, it's not saying no though. Maybe you need to go to North Carolina to feel the energy. I know that all of these trips are, you know, expensive to do, but sometimes you've got to go and feel the energy first, because otherwise you could be going somewhere and investing in a move and then you know, not liking the energy, like go and check out the schools and all of that sort of thing. Yeah, North Carolina is really progressing. Yeah, I know a lot of people who have moved there and they're all in engineering or IT or, you know, different things. I think it's really up and coming. Whereas San Antonio is very big, it's very sprawled out. So when you get really sprawled out cities, it's not as much of a community as a smaller city is. And it's very military focused or military based, from what I understand. Let's just do a general. Oh, the light bills are really high. Ah. Maybe you can get solar panels or something, solar power. Okay. You'll decide. There will be a decision made. You're going to have more than one or two or three options, it looks like. You might look somewhere else in North Carolina as well, really. You might look at Charlotte, I don't know. It looks like you're really going to tap into your intuition and meditate on this. It's where it gives you more money. You're going to be looking at the money. You're going to be looking at the people there, the men there specifically. You're going to be looking at the landscape, the environment. I don't know, I kind of feel for you, Venusian, I think East Coast is going to be better for some reason. Yeah, I don't know, I feel North Carolina's better. It's going to be a lot greener, a lot more lush. You've got your 4 seasons there. You know, in San Antonio, you're going to use a lot of air conditioning. It's going to be hot a lot of the time. Yeah, I don't know. But go with the end result of how you feel. But if you feel like, yeah, Austin is just too expensive, then it's expensive. I think you should go somewhere where you're different, Venusian. Yeah, that you're different. Because, I mean, the town you're in is also military, isn't it? Has a large, and nothing good has come out of that. I think you should position yourself somewhere where you're different. And that is safer. Like, have a look at the safe scores. And, you know, like the pedophile scores, the safe scores, the, you know, violent scores, stuff like that. Okay. More money to move that far. Okay. I mean, you could do San Antonio, and if you don't like it, keep going. You know, you could also do that. It's a Hispanic area, not near the military. Well, you know, it's such a small town, there's military there, isn't there? I don't know. I would say position yourself somewhere where you're different from other people. Yeah. Because otherwise you're just going to get the same old stuff going on, you know? The same stuff, the same people, the same competition, you know, all of that stuff. You know, educated people, people who are more evolved, you know, they're not going to judge you for having a child without a father, or, you know, they're not going to start to, you know, do all of this, you know, single mother stuff and baby mama stuff and all of that. What can you expect soon? Okay, let's have a look at Amy. What can we expect soon? What can we expect soon? What's happening soon? Thank you for the 10th. What can we expect soon? Okay, you feel like things are a bit stuck, but they could be definitely moving forward. You will be getting a decision or hearing from the family about a celebration or about a meeting or about going there or them coming to you. So that's good. I'm not sure that, you know, the money is going to work out for you going there, in a sense, unless somebody pays for you to go there. But you will make a decision about it to do with family. There's more money coming in around you as well. There could also be family money or money that's coming to you through a family or the family or somebody else's family. And it's also saying if you can't work out exactly what to do now, don't stress about it, because you don't need to make a decision. The outcome here is a movement up in the career. So I feel like you're going to get another pay rise, promotion, advancement in the career, and it's going to go very well. There's a lot of fortune around it. It's going to go very well. But there's going to be more people asking you for money as well. But you're going to come out of this on top. Yeah. What's the Nine of Swords about? Yeah, you're finding it difficult to make a decision about whether you should go or not, or when exactly. You might hold off for the moment. Yeah, you might hold off for the moment. Yeah. I don't know if somebody's coming to see you, if you've got a sister coming to visit, or somebody's coming to see you instead. There could be somebody coming to see you. All right. Hi, Glenifa. How are you, my dear? Thank you, Venusian, for the moderation. Okay. Yeah, to position yourself somewhere not in the low income area. It might be good for you to be around more international people too. And, you know, try to get your passport sorted out, your English passport as well. Okay. Hi, Glenifa. Hola. You've recently met a young guy who was interested. Will anything happen? Will anything happen with a co-worker crush? The co-worker crush is still ongoing, is it? Look, I don't think if anything's happened so far that anything should happen or will happen. So this co-worker crush has been going on for some time. But let's have a look at the cards and see what comes up. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the live. Thanks for the likes on arrival, everyone. Glenifa, let's have a look. What's going on? Let's have a look. I'm seeing somebody with medium brown, curly, kind of medium brown to light brown, curly hair. So, kind of wavy, curly hair. So I don't know if that's the guy. You definitely got good things coming up with your work, with money, keeping very focused on what you want. Okay. This guy, this young guy, he might want to have a fun time. He might take you out somewhere fun. He could be into mature women in a sense. And I did a little thread on, is it threads or something else about the placements astrologically men have if they are attracted to mature women. Okay. I feel like this guy at work is a karmic link for some reason. I feel like it's hard to shake him. It's hard to shake this connection with him. It's hard to shake the situation. I feel like he could be still getting over somebody from the past or is involved with an ex. You're going to hear about something to do with his status or situation, something through the grapevine. You're going to hear about something to do with his status through the grapevine. And you're going to have more than one offer here. I'm not sure this young guy is the outcome or the be all and end all, like the best, you know, final choice for you or the best long-term choice for you, but you're going to have more than one choice here. The young guy does want to take you out and have a good time, so I do feel like they'll be dating. And I do feel like a true love is coming in. It could be through your career, or you might be thinking that this guy at work is a true love, but if nothing's happened with him, then it could definitely be somebody else. There's also advancement with your career, advancement with your business or career success. That could just be generally good for you, for money or for whatever, because you've got the money card here as well. So I kind of feel like just keep going, Glenetha. I feel like you're on to something, and I feel like things are going to start to get better. And there's more than one option coming in, moving towards summer. Are you going alone with a male doctor, Maria? Okay. Yeah, you might meet someone there, you know. With your language skills, you could easily get picked up for a good job or something in Florida. Yeah, because a lot of the doctors there speak Spanish. All right. Okay, Venusian, your Venus is through Atlanta and Saturn through Boston. Through Atlanta and Saturn. Boston is through your moon. Yeah, I think do more research with San Antonio. You went through where you were in Texas, but maybe, you know, you might need to go a bit deeper into the research there with schools and reviews and things about the city. But it's a big enough city to have options, you know. Yeah, it is beautiful, North Carolina. And it's, you know, it's more of a classy sort of state, you know. Hi Lorraine, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Will I pass my business internship class? Will I submit my work in time? I want to go to spring graduation on June the 4th. Will I be able to go, or do you think it'll be summer graduation? Good question. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's do a 3-month spread. So May, June, July. Will I submit my work in time? Let's have a look. Lorraine, let's have a look. Have you decided what to do after your graduation, Lorraine? You're going to do your break and do the cooking school, or let's see. Getting a lot of French links with you. I just got escargot. I just got, yeah, French. I know that the vegan cooking thing is in America, but for some reason I'm getting like a really strong French link with you. France. I feel like you will. I feel like you will get things organized and done in time. Yeah, I feel like you will. I feel like you're going to just keep going like to the finish line. You're going to push it through. You're going to push it through. And you might get some sort of a scholarship or something else offered to you to do another course of some description. You're thinking about money, what you're going to do, how are you going to work it out. There's more money coming in around you. You're going to be focusing on money. So I do feel like you're going to finish this thing sooner than later. And you're going to then go in a new direction to do with money, finance, more scholarships if you want one. Looking at where you want to live, how you want to live, moving. Maybe you're going to be doing your Airbnb over the summer or something like that. That could be good. Yeah, there's more money. There's more money coming in for you around the summertime. So I don't know what that's got to do with, but it looks like it's like you'll be out of there. Yeah. Let me do a pendulum on this 4th of June. Will Lorraine be out? Will be done by the 4th of June. Yeah, we've got a yes with that one. Yeah, I think you're going to push it through. Okay. It's up to you, Glenn. If it looks like fun, it looks like fun, but it's up to you if you just want to have fun or not. Just a girl in her truck. Hi, how are you? Excellent. All right. Do a shout out where you're from. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Thank you for the 5. I will be putting out a few songs in June. How will they go? Good for you. Good for you, Elaine. Keep going with this creative stuff. I feel like one of them is going to get picked up by somebody. You might try to sell them to like an artist. Get somehow an agent where you can sell them to an artist. Like a lot of artists, they look at songs and buy them, as you probably already know. Few songs in June. How are the songs going to go in June? Let's have a look. I feel like there's a connection with Nashville. Somebody there might be picking up one of the songs. Let's have a look. Key changes, unlocking something, unlocking and locking. Oh, could meet somebody of significance. It's going to take you in a new direction and journey, and you could get an invitation or an unfolding surprise to go somewhere to attend something. Could be like some sort of industry type of event. I'm feeling like it's at a distance though. I don't think it's where you're living. Oh, you were 2 numbers off $1 million playing lottery. Oh my God. Yeah. I know the higher you get, the closer you get, the harder it is to lock it in. Those 2 numbers often make a huge difference. Let's have a look for Elaine. Anything, will you ever get close again to the big win? Let's see, Elaine. Let's see, Elaine, what's going on? Yes, you've got wealth here with the peacock. Opportunities, getting a new home. Opportunities to buy a home as well, and survival and power. So I feel like, yes, I feel like you'll get, there is, potential of getting closer, definitely. And something shifting and changing. And sometimes when you're doing something else happens in a different side situation. Hi, Miss K. Minimum donation is $5. Okay, thank you, thank you. Oaksy, how are you, my dear? Thank you for the 5. I have a medical issue that I may need surgery for. I'd like to try other options. Will I be able to resolve this without surgery? Okay, good question. I think you're going to persevere with it for a while. What is it exactly, if you don't mind sharing? through. Okay, thanks, Elaine. Let's see. It could be getting another doctor as well. Changing something dramatically. It could be dietary. Could be changing something quite large. Okay. It might be you know, you might get a doctor that actually gives you some sort of comfort in going ahead with the surgery. I don't know if you're going to, if you have a good doctor or somebody else that is going to help you with that. I think you're going to persevere for 6 months. I don't know, I'm seeing 6 months, and if it is still an issue, you're going to maybe get a second opinion or get another doctor to look at it or something of that nature. Hi Shoshana, how are you, my dear? Do a shout out where you're from. You want a timing question, Miss K? When will I get to move out to your own new place? Okay. Miss K, when will you get to move out to your own place? Let's have a look. May, June, July. Looks like June you're starting to find options, and July you could actually have the move. Looks like July is looking good. Let's do a card for you on that. Thank you for the 7. Will I get a move out to my own place? 7 July. Oh, thanks, Venusian. Yeah. We'll have a look at that. Let's have a look. Miss K, let's have a look. Miss K, what's going on? Moving out, Miss K. Some of you feel it's time to move somewhere. Yes, you've got a definite yes there. The money will come in, or you'll find the money, yes, and the contract, and the lease, or the contract, or the job, something enabling you to do it, documents, whether it's Section 8 or something else, you know, I'm getting the word legacy as well. So you're getting the approval to move. So you'll get the right documents in order to move. Yes. Yep, 100%. Soon. I feel by July. Okay, Venusian, let's have a look at you. Oh, okay. After your experience recently on the podcast, will your brand be tarnished? You feel I'm feeling defeated. Did you try to tell him not to put it out for defamation, or you just couldn't go there because of the signing? And sometimes, Elaine, when one thing doesn't work, something else happens. So you could just get a big sale for one of your songs or something. So keep on going with the lottery, yeah. Because sometimes something will come out of left field when you're not focusing on it. Okay, Venusian. Will your brand be tarnished? Yeah, I don't think that guy was at all trying to help people. I mean, if you just look at him, you know, he's just a loser, and he's just because he's got this finance thing going on. doesn't necessarily mean that he's, you know, trying to help people. I think he's really nasty piece of work. You will rise from the ashes. Yeah, you're rising from the ashes, Venusian, rising from the ashes. It may or may not even, you know, I think he might even lose people on that show because of that, if he does put it out. Yeah. I would still call the Ramsey show and ask them for real advice, because they really care about people. Like, they generally care about everybody that calls in. You don't even have to use your name. So they're very good with anything to do with finances and working things out for them. And they've got much more credibility, experience, relationships, marriages. You know, you want to get advice from somebody who has like the full package. And this guy doesn't have the full package. Yeah. I feel like you're going to try to reach out to him again and maybe go for defamation. I feel like there could be actually a backlash towards the clip once it comes out, and he might take it down. Yeah, he might take it down. Yeah. But you don't want to get caught up in legal stuff again. That's the other thing, because that's kept you, you know, stuck before. I don't think that it's going to tarnish your reputation. I don't think that many people watch your show that have anything kind of connected to you. It's a big, you know, world in America. There's, you know, they say there's 325 million, but I actually think there's 400 million unaccounted people. You know, there's a lot of people in America and North America, you know, going into Canada as well. So, you know, I don't think this is going to be an issue. No. I don't think it's going to tarnish your reputation. No, I don't think it is. I think you're going to move on too. You're going to move on. You're going to move on. Yeah. And, you know, you've got to look at these people. Are they fit? Are they healthy looking? Are they attractive? Are they married? Are they, you know, in good relationships? You know, this guy is just like a troll. Like, he looks like one of those trolls that just trolls women and gives them a lot of headaches. Yeah. And, you know, is bitter and twisted about all the women that he didn't get in high school, you know. So if any attractive woman turns up on his platform, he's probably going to like diss them out. Yeah, if anyone, like, imagine him at high school or college. Like, he's probably, you know, just a LOSER, you know, like, I'm sorry to say that, but he's using this platform to be someone, but he's nasty, you know, he's not trying to help people. And he's probably misogynistic, you know, hates women because of his past or whatever, but it's just him. Yeah, just him. Yeah. Trying to steal your ideas by putting it down. Yeah. Exactly. They're doing it for the likes and for the thrills, you know. That's what I wanted to say. It's a cheap thrill. It's a cheap thrill. Yeah, he could be even closeted gay, like, absolutely. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of cheap thrills out there. A lot of cheap thrills. There's a lot of volcanoes erupting around us. A lot of cheap thrills. This candle yesterday looked like a volcano. Had like all of this melted wax in the middle of it. Still going strong. It looks like a cave, doesn't it? Like a lava cave or something, like stalagmites and stalagmites and stalactites. Yeah, looks like a salt cave or something, like a lava. Now, something's going to erupt. I mean, there could be, I feel like there could be a female that reaches out to you after that. She sees you on that and she kind of tries to help you. I feel like there could be a female there. And you could take it to a different show and tell them about it. Like, take it to a different show. There's also an Eiffel Tower in here. There's a Paris link. There's 2 hearts, 4 hearts actually, 2 and 2. That's my candle so far. Yeah, but this is there's an eruption going on. I feel like there's volcanoes erupting out of caves. Hi, Miss K. Thank you for the 7. Update on new love. Yeah, he's snaky. You know, people don't understand. Yeah, people don't understand. People don't understand the struggle, the background of people. They don't understand. Yeah, they just don't. Hi, Luxie, how are you? How's Vegas? He said you were a liar and just need to work for someone, but kept wanting your ideas and how you're doing things. Yeah. That's not what they're meant to guide you on, you know? That's not what they're meant to guide you on. No, I would tune into the Ramsey show and check that out, and you'll get some good ideas from that. Okay, Miss K, new person present a romantic offer. Will a new person present a romantic offer this year? Hi, Jazzy J, how are you? Welcome. Do a shout out where you're from. Hi, Shoshana. You know, he's just doing it for the thrill-seeking factor, for the likes, for the views, for the shock factor. It's a shock factor podcast. That's what it is. Oh, that's nice. Happy Sunday evening. Yeah, he's jealous. The worst type, says Michi. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Will a new person present a romantic offer this year? Oh. You're from Florida. Hi, Jazzy. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Miss K, romantic offer. I feel like I need to use a love oracle, but we'll just start with this one. Okay. 2 and 2 minds. There will be a offer coming in. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male, mature male. He's mature for his age. He could be older than you, or a certain age difference. I feel like there's going to be 2 different people though. I feel like you're going to have choices and options. Yeah, there's another 3 under there. 2 might come around at the same time, is what I feel. I'm getting a B initial, like Bill short for William, so say William as well. B, Bobby. First, second, or last name. Money. And establishing yourself somewhere around high society, or leveling up, or doing something of that nature. You will be actually attracting somebody who wants a family, soul family. You'll feel like you're connected to them, soul family groups, origin, etc. You feel like they're connected to you. If you come from a foreign background in America, you might have a similar background to them. So that could be a family link, tie. There could also be a connection with a spiritual interest, whether it's church, or whether it's meditation, or whether it's going somewhere. to a synagogue, church, anything like that. Okay, thank you, Miss K. Yeah, I do feel you're going to get more than one romantic offer this year, more than one. Okay, let's have a look at Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Thank you for the 5. So once your music takes off, would I go into other things like TV shows and movies? I still have my children's music that I want to put out as well. Okay, that sounds great. Jingles. Children's music. I'm seeing fashion. Why am I seeing fashion? Children's clothing. Seeing children's clothing line. I feel like go with the children's music. I feel like there could be something in and around that with children's line, TV show, or products that come off the characters in the music. Something to do with music, characters, a book. I'm also seeing a book, children's book. You might do a children's book with music in it, that you open it and it plays a song or something like that. That's an idea. There you go. There's an idea. It's going to pay. Yeah. You're going to get, that's what I'm seeing. You're going to get, I feel, if anything, TV. You might get on an interview show like Steve Harvey or something. But I'm seeing the book. Yeah, a book with music and characters. But the music, the song might come first. Okay. Hi, Goddess 33. Will I be successful in nursing field or business? Okay. Let's have a look. No problem, Elaine. No problem. Let's have a look. Successful in the nursing field. You can also timestamp your reading after the video is published, so you can come back and listen to your reading whenever you like. Save the video. Will I be successful in nursing field or business? You can add it to your favorites or something. Nursing field or business. I think you know the trajectory for the nursing already. You know how far it can go. You're looking for a husband or a partner. You might do business with a partner in the future. There's also good things coming up around real estate. I know that you've had real estate issues, but you might end up doing something with real estate investment, like buying an investment property or something like that. Or doing an Airbnb or a rental. I feel like there is traction here. You're going to give nursing a certain go, like you're going to give it a chance until you feel like something better opens up. And it could be a decision made around finances and money. It could be also that you go into the business side of nursing that could, that you might be good at too. You could go into the management side of nursing, something like that. You may not be, having to do the physical side so much. You might go into the business side. So it could be in the field that you're in, but in a business element to it. But on a side note, I feel like you're going to do something in the line of, you're going to sort something out with this real estate stuff. And it could be an Airbnb. There could be a way to get this money paid off, for the condo association. There could be a way to get it paid off. If I would try to get like a lawyer to take on the whole building, for everybody, for all the people who can't pay the condo association. Yeah, but you might come up with some other plan of diversifying how you're living to get more money. But I feel like in the end, you're going to get money from a real estate. It could be through a husband, a partnership. And that could be the business element to it. That could be the business element to it. It might not look good right now, like in this current situation that you're in, but I feel like long term, if you play your cards right and you do what you need to do to save money, cut costs, and get the best return on your investment, then I think you can probably segue into a real estate sort of side hustle, and that could be your main hustle later on. Yeah. That could be the main hustle later on. Yeah, you might do an Airbnb or something. I mean, renting, I know that you rent rooms, but you might end up doing Airbnb room rentals if you're allowed to. And that could help pay off the, you've got to think of other ways you can pay off this condo association. Getting a better lawyer. If your other lawyer was no good, just try to get a different one or a better one. Update on you, love. Hi, JD. How are you? Thank you, Luxie. I feel connected here on your channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for your question, Jazzy. Okay. Update on new love. Is that a new love that you haven't met yet? Or a new love that you already know? I'm fine, thank you. I'm good. JD. New love. New love for JD. What's going on, JD? Okay. Well, somebody very serious. Could also be a Taurus as well. Somebody very serious. I think you're putting your priorities in order, like you're going for somebody who might be more marriage focused or more traditional or more serious. There's going to be a number of people that you're going to knock back or reject, at least one. You're going to change up the way that you've been doing relationships. You're going to shift the way that you've been going about dating or going about looking for people or meeting people. You're going to change up the strategy or the way in which you're going about doing stuff. Okay, I feel like there could also be somebody from a different cultural background, a foreign culture. You might meet somebody traveling, could be just interstate or somewhere out of your city or town, if it's not overseas. Okay, the outcome here is looking good. You will get the right person. Could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a fire. Getting air, fire, and also Taurus. But somehow I feel like you're going to choose between two different people. At least two. There's one that's more of a standout, and he might be more serious. I feel like he's a bit of a loner. Okay. Yeah, I don't think going on your podcasts, unless they're really going to be beneficial for you, is really a good idea. You know? Or giving them ideas, yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Okay. Next we have Jazzy J. Hi, Jazzy. Recently ended things with a lover. What can you tell me about his intentions with you? Okay. Let's have a look, Jazzy J. Hi, Jazzy. You there? I'm getting gold. I don't know if somebody wears a lot of gold, or they've got gold hair, or they live in a place called Golden Sands or something like that. There's something connected with the word golden or gold. What's his intentions? Okay, with this ex-lover. I'm not sure it's got anything to do with him, the gold part. Unless he wears a lot of gold. Oh, you wear gold, okay. Yeah, you're going to attract, you know, you're going to attract somebody who's on the same page, I feel. Friendship. He might try to come back as friends, communication. Yeah, he's going to circle back as friends, communication. But he might be hard work. He could be hard work for you to deal with. And there could be some sort of karmic link with this guy. Some sort of toxic. He might have wanted to move in with you. He might want your gold. He might have been trying to get your gold. I don't know. I would just be careful. Yeah. I would say go for gold and not somebody who just wants gold. I think he was attracted to you in that sense, but I don't think he could get anything out of it, so I feel like he's gone. I don't know. Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm also getting an R initial, like a Richard, first, second, or last name. He's going to swing back around, though. He will. He's going to swing, circle and swing back around. But whether he's going to offer you anything more, I don't know. Hi, good looking. How are you? Thank you for the 20. Will JG reach out? Do you see any new or past love this summer? Okay, yeah, summer's coming and everyone's feeling like there's a love story looming in the air. Yeah. Hi, Healing with Jen. How are you? Do a shout out where you're from. Okay. Let's have a look. Good looking. What's going on? Are you in North Carolina? I think good looking's in North Carolina. Do you see any new or past love this summer? Oh, New York City, Healing with Jen. How are you? Good looking. You're in North Carolina, I think. Let's have a look. Will JG reach out? Oh, you're in Chicago. Okay. Somebody was in North Carolina, but they're in like Asheville area. But I haven't seen her for a while. Do you see any new or past love this summer? Do you see any new or past love this summer? Yeah, keep wearing those gold chains, Jazzy. Gold earrings, gold chains, everything gold. Okay. JG. past or new. Let's have a look. Good looking JG. Okay, you're being more discerning. There's obstacles around this person. I don't know if they've got an ex, a mother, or somebody interfering in their life, a baby mama, somebody around them, or an ex, a sister. But you're being more discerning about your choices with this person and what they're offering or not offering. It's a little bit of a karmic. There's a bit of work there with this person. I also feel like you might meet somebody through your work. And they're into properties, they're into dancing, they like dancing. There's a passionate connection. They might be renovating a home, or they're good at home decoration or renovations, like home, what do you call that? DIY. I think they're quite handyman. There's a passionate connection here. I feel like you could have somebody else popping in the wings if it's not this guy. You know, if it's too messy and too complicated, I feel like there's somebody else coming in. And you're going to feel like you've been connected to this person in the past life links, past life energy. There's also something internally with you that you've learnt your lesson. You think he's been trying to dangle a carrot in front of you, like, oh yes, we're going to get engaged, or this or that, or friendship, but not really taking it a lot further than dangling sort of some sort of promise around you. So you're looking at his actions, you're looking at your choices, you're looking at what's blocking him, the obstacles are there, and you're going to, I feel, if you want to, and I do see it around a lake, so it could be the Lake of Chicago there. I do feel like you're going to meet somebody who lives close to the lake or on the lake or up around the lake somewhere. Lake views or something nice. Lake or city views. Some connection with the water with this person, sailing, boating, going on the water, swimming laps, you know, like training. A lot of guys swim, you know. There's always men in the swimming pool when I go to do my laps. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Sungaya. How are you, my dear? Happy Sunday, Amici, Mira, Venusian, positivity to you and everyone in the chat. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. The goldfish and the sailing ship is symbolic. You love that? Oh, good. Yeah. It's my feng shui. And the circle's tunnel card. Ah, they're the coffee. That's a coffee cup card. Excellent, excellent, Luxie. Nice to see you. Welcome, good looking. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think you're onto something. I just think it's about turning a corner. Yeah. Elaine, thank you for the 5. Wonder where my husband's, would my husband be famous or just a regular wealthy guy that's quiet? Once everything takes off, all eyes would be on me, dating wise. Okay, let's see background story to this husband, future husband. Something about cars with him. He's got specific taste in cars, or he collects collectibles like vintage cars or special one-off cars. Classics. I'm getting classic cars around him. Elaine. So don't say anything bad about his car, whatever it is. It might be like a car that doesn't look that amazing, but it could be like a one-off, a one-off type of collectible. Elaine. He's got a connection with cars. His father or somebody might have worked for the old, you know, when they had the car factories back in the day. Okay. You might meet this guy, yeah, once you start moving and traveling more, I feel like you're going to meet this guy. Could be a Libra, could be a lawyer even. Okay, that's another indicator. Could be born under the sign of the horse. He could be foreign or from a foreign country and living in Chicago as well. Yes, there's wealth there. You don't know this person, you've never met them before. Could be somebody who works with documents. It could be an agent even, or somebody who signs documents like for publishing or contracts. I feel like he's very wise. I feel like he's got a lot of wisdom, and you feel like things are really going to change once you've met him, and you're going to finish something to start something with him. So there's going to be endings and beginnings. It's like you're starting a totally new life. Yep. He could help you with some legalities or contracts. Okay. You know, it's some money, you're not playing with that, exactly. Okay. You're looking overseas, no rappers and basketball players, no. All right. How will May 2025 be for you? Hi, Sungaya. May 2025. Is there any area that you'd like to look at? Let's have a look. Thank you for the 10. Let's see. May 2025. Well, you know, we've already kind of entered May to a certain point. Open to anything. All right. Let's do 1 to 3 months out. I just feel like 1 month is not enough time. We need more time. Oh, you won a contest so far. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm seeing like children's toys around you, like Lego or soldiers, like boys' games. Like figurines, small things. Don't know what that means. Boys. If you're looking to have a child, then it could be a boy. Train sets, you know how they have all the figurines on the train set thing. You won a contest. look, Sungaya, what's going on here? 1 to 3 months out. Okay, you're sitting in your own sort of like happy place and you're bringing everything into yourself. It's like you're calling the shots from where you are. You're not moving, you're not doing anything. It's like, yep, you're just bringing it in from where you are. And there's some sort of accolade here or advancement with the career. Oh, you've got an autistic boy, 13. Okay. Is he into like specific games, like specific toys? Does he have like sets of things, like collections of sets? I've seen like those figurines that you put on like the battlefield, that type of thing, or the train set, you know, stations. Yeah, he might even come up with some sort of new game or something. New game or new toy. All right. You're not sweating the small stuff. You're just ignoring anyone, any haters or anyone around you who is not supportive or not helping, etc. So I feel like you really stepped into your power. Yeah. Really stepped into your power. There could be somebody from the past romantically who tries to come back around, swings back around. I'm not sure you're going to do anything with them, but you might revisit them for whatever reason. There could be finances involved or legalities involved. You're going to be setting up something that will get you a promotion, pay rise or advancement or more money. Whether it's something you're doing with yourself or something you're doing with other people or for other people. It's a lot of men here. You've got the King of Rods, you've got the Emperor, you've got the King of Pentacles. Money's looking a lot better. So more wins coming in and happiness coming in. You're protecting your heart, and you've got you just sort of like I'm just getting a sense of very black and white, like you're killing off the enemy. It's like, no, you can't be bothered with any sort of pettiness and shutting out what's not going to be working for you. Very empowering, yes. Oh, you're might do tarot videos again, great. He likes blocks. He likes sets of money. He loves change, some game pieces. Okay. Maybe it was just the indication of a boy, you know. Just that indication that something with him. You could do something, you know, together that's going to be fun, beneficial, exciting. Yeah. Something good. I feel it's all going to work out in the wash. Whatever's going on, I feel whatever is going on, it's going to work out. All work out in the wash. Positive vibes. Yep. Okay. Hi, Amy. Did N move on from me or still holding on to me? N. Which one's N? Thank you, Sungaya. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're not dealing with any sort of riffraff, Sundaya. No. Okay. Amy, did N move on from you or is still holding on? Which was N the guy from the home country that was going to come over? He sees you as a star. He sees you the apple of his eye, but he's got too much on right now. He's got too many responsibilities. He's weighed down or burdened with what he's got. He still, you know, adores you and cares about you, but he doesn't seem to be doing much right now. I do feel like at some point he's going to reach out. Yeah, but whether he's going to be able to offer you anything tangible is another story. Like, he might feel less burdened and he'll reach out, but he's still got too many baggage around him, too much baggage, too many commitments, too much responsibility with other situations, other people, places and things that he's dealing with. Yeah, he does still care for you, but if you need to release it, you might do a, you know, releasing spell or something like that. Oh, he was one of your workplace people. Okay. And that was a previous job, wasn't it? Not the current one. Any last calls, anyone? How's everyone going? Okay. I think Sunday night's a good night for the US. Okay, Elaine. I was going to do a general collective, wasn't I? Yeah, we've been very busy. Let's do a collective. Thanks, Venetia. I like that telephone. Okay. What do we need to know for the rest of May for the collective? Rest of May with the Coffee Cup Oracle. And if you do want my cards, the AMIRA'S Love Oracle, I think they're still available on Amazon. The link is in the bio through a seller in the US. General collective with the Coffee Cup Oracle. Okay, we're going to do a pyramid spread. Some of you are determined to make something happen. You've got your eye on the prize, your eye on a target. I've got protection here. You feel like there's a lot of wolves out there. There's protection, making you a bit skittish or jumpy. But whatever cycle that you've been going through with this external influences bothering you is going to come to a crashing halt end, and a new beginning is going to emerge peacefully with serenity. There's a question mark here about trusting the wrong people. You've overcome a major accomplishment, a major achievement, and you're going to walk the way that you want to walk, and it's just going to work out for you in that capacity. So you've got the moose, acceptance and eccentricity. You're just going to do you. There we go, with the mountain again has come out again. And there's change. There's big change coming up. Some of you might be also getting some dental work done, but there's also big change here with this achievement. You feel like you're finally coming down the other side of the mountain, like you've finally been up to the top, and it's done. Whatever's been an issue, there's a line under it. It's done. Okay. So I feel like there's a new chapter emerging. Okay. That's a collective read for May moving forward. Okay, we've got Michi. Any messages from your guides, Michi? And Elaine as well, coming up. Thank you, Sungai. You like that? Resonated? Messages from your guides, Michi. What's happening? Seeing a washing machine. Vision of a washing machine. So something's in the spin cycle, or you might find money in the washing machine. I don't know if you go to a laundromat or there's a washing machine in your apartment or in the complex where you're living. You're rinsing something out. It's like you're washing something out. You're washing out the dirt from a situation. Oh, you're doing laundry now. The spin cycle. It's like you're getting rid of the lint. You're getting rid of eliminating the debris in your life. It's like you're washing something out. I seem to be picking up on people specifically today, what they're up to, like the girl with the gold. The girl with the gold. Okay. Yeah, it's also the remote viewing, yes, and symbolic as well. So I feel like there's a symbol with that. So you don't want to go and meet a guy at the laundromat, do you, Michi? You don't want to meet a guy down at the laundromat. You want a guy who owns his own washing machine. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting somebody doing charity work. I don't know if there's a guy that owns a non-profit or is doing charity work. I feel like this guy could be quite helpful. And he might help people, like, sort their lives out. Not you, but other people, people. I see him at like a soup kitchen or doing some sort of charity work. Oh, here we go. Man with an inheritance. The guy that owns a laundromat. As long as they're not Chinese or something, because it's probably all. Who owns laundromats in America? Is it all like a, is it all like a like the nail salons are all owned by Vietnamese? Like, is it a racket going on with that, or what is it? I don't know who owns laundromats or they're individually owned. Yeah, it could be somebody who owns a laundromat or a cleaners, like a dry cleaner business, but I'm seeing somebody more who's got a non-profit. Inheritance, wealth, success, magic, curse, witch. You're going to manifest somebody in. That's you, Michi. You're going to manifest somebody in. New love coming in, surprises. Somebody's seeing you as a queen. Yeah. Surprises, somebody very strong. There could be a Leo element as well, Capricorn. And let's put the Capricorn out to the side. There's something significant coming up on the next full moon, I feel. But you're going to manifest a new situation. Vietnamese, but sometimes it's Americans. Okay, Venusian, yeah, Yeah, so the Vietnamese are into that as well. Okay. A lot of these mafia run. I even met this girl who had a lady who had a nail salon in Vietnam, and she'd worked in America for a few years, and in one of the she spoke good English, and that's why I said to her, you speak really good English. And she said, yeah, I used to live in America. I went over there and worked in nails for a while and came back. And I said to her, do you know it's just all a mafia, Vietnamese over there? She had no idea. You know, I don't know why people, they just don't understand stuff. I said, well, you tell me why in Australia and America, and probably other countries as well, all the nail salons are owned by Vietnamese. Tell me why. Yeah. She didn't know what to say, or she was just not wanting to say anything, maybe, you know. That would be a Thai move, just playing dumb and not saying anything. Okay, I'm moving from this apartment. Lane. Would the move be based off your career, or would it still be in Chicago? Okay. Let's have a look, Elaine. What would Elaine's motive be behind it? Transformation, needing to transform your life. It could also be getting away from sadness, or females with sadness. It could even be something to do with your mother. Even though you like living in her building. Magic curse. Manifesting a new situation in your life. There's manifestation. You want to feel also more protected, somewhere quieter, somewhere more low key. Could be in a quieter neighborhood, more suburban. It's to do with your success. Would it still be in Chicago? It could be. Could be in the suburbs somewhere, or it'll depend on where you want to be. There's also a link here with water, with the ocean, with whales, or studies. You're going to study the right place to go, demographically or financially as well, for you. Yeah, I feel like there's a few options. It's either suburban Chicago or potentially somewhere else, but you might stay in Chicago, you know. You've been out of Chicago before and you've come back, so before you go out again, you might really have to be sure about where you're going. Hi, Miss K. How would it go if I stayed with my husband compared to being with someone new? Okay. Good question. Let's have a look, Miss K. What's the upside of staying with your husband? Why am I getting that he's really slow? Like he's slow to do stuff or to get things done or to make things happen. The upside of staying with your husband. Okay. There's a partnership there. There's romance, children, and career. He will be successful in his career. It could be that he feels like his career is slow, or it's slow to take off, or slow to get to where he wants it to go. What would it be like to be with someone else? What would it be like to be with someone else? Yeah, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Well, there could be somebody else trying to contact you. And you might feel like if you did want to go by yourself, it could be you just want to be free of something. Relocation, home and a house. So it could give you more security or some sort of home that you've wanted, or stability in the home or a relocation that you've always wanted. It might be that if you did leave him, you'd go further afield or somewhere new, somewhere different, far away. So it could be stay where you are, or with him and have what you have with him, or go somewhere new and different. Could have been where you've wanted to go for some time. Hi, Lorraine. Oh, it's very annoying near the train. Okay. Oh, you're not in her building anymore. Oh, okay. Capricorn's bombarding your readings. Yeah. Could be a different Capricorn though. If you do have a thing with Capricorns, it could be a different one. Oh, Venusian, about the laundromat, yeah, because they, or the nails, they give their community enough money to set up and they reinvest back for their next business owner. And they bring their family here once someone is a sponsor. Yeah, maybe she didn't get sponsored, but she's got 2 salons in her own country that are doing quite well. So she's the boss, you know, the boss lady of where she is with kids. Okay, Lorraine, will Wesley let you move on June the 1st instead of May 15th? Where are you moving to? Okay, let's say yes. They might be a bit stuck on it, but it's a yes. I don't know if they're going to move you into a different dorm or something, or a different room. They might need your room for something, but they might, it's saying yes, so will Wesley let you move on June the 1st? June the 1st, will you be able to move on June the 1st? They might want more money. There could be something to do with the money situation. You're going to decide if it's worth your investment or time with that. Yeah, they might ask for more money or something. That's more than what you would normally pay. Yeah. Capricorns have a thing for you. Yes, they do. They do, Michi. Yeah, there's nothing worse than too much noise. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. I'll just leave the chat open for 30 seconds for any last calls. And if we don't get one, we'll say, I'll see you next time. Thanks, Venusian, for moderating. Thanks, Michi. Truly appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, Elaine, Lorene, everybody else, Miss Kay, Sungaya, Luxie, good looking, everybody that's joined. Thank you so much. Thank you, Healing with Jen. Thank you, Jazzy. see you on the next live. Keep posted, keep tuned, and then you'll know when I'm going live next. I'll usually go live once during the week or at the weekend, like Friday night US time, Saturday morning the rest of the world, and Sunday night US time, Monday morning the rest of the world. All right, everybody, lots of love and blessings. Take care. Ciao, ciao.